So imagine you're an ED doctor and you're presenting to your shift, and the registrar rocks up and drops this enormous file onto your lap of all the people that are and will be in the ED over the course of your shift. Now, not only are you likely to be overwhelmed by the information, it's quite possible that in that volume you'll end up addressing people out of turn, and you might end up treating somebody who's got a splinter while somebody else who's having heart palpitations or an arterial bleed sort of quietly passing the ED waiting room, and that's obviously not what we want. How is this relevant to safety? It's the same for safety actions. So when I've interviewing two new clients recently, both indicated this desire to, or this gun shyness around inspections and audits and stuff, saying that like if we get another list that's as long as our arm, as far as what we could be doing better, that actually doesn't help us. And it's understandably so. They slip into an indifference because they're not quite sure where to direct their attention. There's just an information overload. So for the safety people, I challenge you to triage your actions. Essentially, what must be done. So I'd personally like to go with 3 key points. If you do nothing, do these 3 things, and then provide options as to how they would be done, whether that's providing phone numbers or contact lists or examples or YouTube videos or whatnot of what other people have done, so that people can actually say, okay, yep, cool, this is where I am, this is where I need to be, and enact those changes. For the management, the other side of things is like anything beyond that. Sure, have your list, but have opportunities for improvement and observations and whatnot. So things you can come and inspect again next time, and that way, if there is things to be done, then you can put them on the radar, and maybe they can tick them off as they go, or maybe not. If nothing else, you're de-risking the high risk actions for that client, which makes the workplace safer. For the management teams, I challenge you to demand and expect clarity. So you can actually identify and treat the time-critical issues or the time-critical patients. And once you've addressed those, you can then turn your attention to the splinters and the concussions and the nausea and all that sort of other stuff, which does need your attention. Everybody that turns up to ED does need to be seen. You just need to make sure that nobody's in the position where they're at a high risk of becoming untreatable because they pass. If you're having trouble explaining this or communicating in a way that prompts an understanding and action, then you're welcome to get in touch with me. It's something that I'm keenly passionate about. So look, I stand ready, willing and able to support anybody that's looking to make Australian workplaces smarter, simpler and safer. I'll leave that with you, and I'll catch up with you next week. Cheers.